Hey guys, what's up? Just want to get another video out. I know I've been posting a lot of kind of tips and tricks videos, and I'm going to keep going along with that, trying to help the beginners out. Just help them learn from what I've learned and help them get started a little better. So if you're just starting out, this will be a good video for you. I'm going to show you how to tie your knot in your bull rope today, and I'm going to show you how to put it on the barrel. Everything I'm doing will be for right-handed rope, so if you're left-handed, just opposite kind of thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started and show you how to tie your knot. And it's a little cold today, so I'm gonna be wearing gloves. I think it's close to 30 or something, and I'm a baby, so but I got my rope tied up here. I'm not out in the field, I'm at the house, so it's just tied to my grill. But what you want to do is just make sure, here I'll show you how to just loop it around first, kind of like this. And yeah, just loop it around something sturdy. And then you're going to grab this end of it, your body. Here we go, get y'all a little better. And you're just going to want to make sure it's all straight, no twists. Mine, you're going to see a little bit of twisting in mine. Mine's real old. Need to get a new one, so it's a little worn out. It's got a permanent twist in here I can't get out, so I just kind of blend it into my knot. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just annoying. But you're going to let this hang. You're going to face it upright, and then you're going to go ahead and put this over. Then you're going to bring it back through that loop, just about like a normal knot, but don't pull that tight. Now you're going to take this, sorry, I try to get it stretched out. You're going to take this and put it over the whole thing. So take this knot, just put your arm through it or something, grab your knot, put the whole thing over it. I got a little bit of twist in here. We'll get it out once we start getting it tightened. Just make sure you got it through that whole thing. And then you're going to grab this top of it right here, top of that knot you put through. It's the end that went through. Grab this, and you're going to kind of pull it around and pull that. And it's going to kind of twist your knot backwards. That's good, that's what you want. Before you get it tightened down, go ahead and if you have any twists, go ahead and get them out. I got a little twist there. Make sure everything's kind of staying straight. Follow your rope along here. Make sure it all stays together. We got a little crossover right here, you can see. So we're just going to go ahead and put that back over each other the way it should be. There we go, then we see it all flows around smooth. And you're going to go ahead and just keep pulling it tight. Pull this tight. And that's how it should be. You should have, mine's a little twisted down here, but that's just something I have to deal with. Got most of it out. You want to make sure this is all as equal as you can get it. Make sure everything's aligned properly, not loose. And then when you go to adjust your rope, you're going to, if you got a bigger bull, you want this knot to be smaller, this loop right here. And if you got a smaller bull, you're going to need to make it bigger. So right now we got kind of a small knot. So say we're getting on a small bull, we want to make a big knot. So big bull, small knot, small bull, big knot. Or loop, I should say. But to make it bigger, you're just gonna, right here where you got this loop now that goes around, you're just gonna push this up and pull some of the rope through, and then just tighten everything back up to it. So just put that where you want it, and you're gonna pull everything else up to it. Make sure everything stays straight how you want it, not twisted. pulled down a little bit, so we're going to put it back where we want it. Pull this up and then pull the loop back through tight. Once you get it where you want it, see, now we got a little bigger knot. I've been on some bulls where you got to have it almost to the handle, but we'll just go here for now. Once you have it there, you want to make sure you get everything as snug and tight as you can. So pull this down, pull this knot over, do it again till you get everything tight, because you want it tight before you get on the bull. Otherwise, that first jump, it's gonna tighten everything, and then you got a loose rope. You don't want that, so make sure you get it all snug and tight. Now I'm gonna jump over here to my barrel and show y'all how to put it on correctly. All right, guys. So to get your rope on the right way, you need to know which way it's facing. So right-handed rope, you got the just easiest way is face it the way you would put your hand in it. So I put my hand in like this, and then so this is an American rope, so tail is on right side. If you had Brazilian, your tail would be on your left side. I've never used one, so I'm not going to talk on them now. But so American rope, right-handed rope, tail's on my right side. Left-handed rope, your tail would be on your left side. So whenever you go to drop it in, sorry, car driving by. Whenever you go to drop it in, you want to make sure that you're dropping this on the right side. We do have some guys that practice now and then. They drop it on the wrong side, go to get on the bull, ropes backwards. You got to take it off, turn it around. So you don't want that to happen. So make sure you drop it on the right side. If your bull is in the preload chute, you're going to try to do whatever you can to drop this side down, because it's easier to grab this, and you don't want your tail laying down on the dirt, getting dirt all in your rosin. But sometimes you have to. So we're going to act like this time we have to. I'm going to show you all the barrel and show you how to get it on. So you're just going to take and just throw it over. Sometimes you can use a flank rope, but I don't have one here to show you that. But you're just going to drop it over. There's going to be somebody else with a hook. Sometimes you're going to be the one with the hook and you have to hook it yourself. But you're just going to put the hook under. It'll hook onto the rope. You'll pull it up, and you're just going to keep pulling it around. And you can see I got my knot a little twisted here, so you're just going to straighten that out. And then you're going to pull it through that loop, and then you need to make sure you keep dropping it all the way around. Now if you do it from the other way, where you drop this from this side, you don't got to do that. But since we dropped it from this side for show and tell, we got to keep pulling it all the way around till you get your handle back to the top. Now what you want to do is you want to pull it tight and make sure you get some pull on it. Get it as tight as you can on that bull so you can see where your rosin's going to be at. Because you want, what I usually do, let me loosen it a little here, is I make sure when I pull it, the start of my rosin down on this side, at the closer end of my rope over here, I make sure the start of that is usually about right here at the beginning of my handle. Because I know whenever the guy pulls it, he's going to pull it a little tighter, so the rosin will end up here. So that's where you need to pull, make sure you get your rosin somewhere in there. And then once you get it pulled tight, just take it. Some guys tie it to here. I've always just tied it to my handle. And you just push the rope through your handle, pull it back through, like that, just a little slip knot, and then that way it stays on your bull while you're over there finishing getting ready. It's running through chutes and stuff. And then once there we go, once it's time for you to get on your bull, you just reach in here, grab your tail, hand it to the guy pulling your rope. He can pull it up, it's going to come straight out, and he's ready to pull it for you. So that's the quick and easy of that. I would say for tying your knot, just make sure, go practice a few times. Do it every weekend if you want. I know a lot of guys take their knot out after every rodeo, and I don't disagree with that, in a sense that you should not leave your knot in, because it's going to get your rope kinked. Next time you go to do it, it's going to make it harder. But what I do instead of having to retie my knot every time is I just make sure I loosen it. So you just push up, get these knots all loosened up. And then there you go. You just have it loose so it's not kinked and super tight for next time. And then whenever you go get on, you just pull this all tight. Now another thing, whenever you're tying it, how you got that loop right there, you want to make sure that this doesn't end up, pull it up loose here. You want to make sure that it doesn't end up falling under this knot. Like that. Because if you do that, then it turns into a slip knot whenever it gets tight. And then whenever you go to pull your tail tight, it's just going to slip it down and super tighten it, and it's not going to be sized right anymore, and it's not going to work. So you got to make sure that that stays up here. Get it back right now. Now I done messed it up. Here we go. There we go. Make sure it stays, that this loop around your rope here stays up over all your knots. But yeah, that's my tips and tricks for today. Hope that helped y'all out, and y'all have a good day.